Princess Amelia and the Hidden Spring Adventure. Once upon a time, in a beautiful green countryside in England, there lived a young princess named Amelia. She called Rosewood Manor her home, a grand estate surrounded by tall trees that danced in the breeze and fields that stretched as far as the eye could see. Rosewood Manor was a place of beauty, but the true treasure of the land was its princess. Amelia was known for her kind heart, warm smile, and courage. She spent her days visiting the nearby village, where she was loved by all. The baker would give her freshly baked bread, the blacksmith would let her watch as he crafted shiny horseshoes, and the children adored her because she always listened to their stories. One summer, however, a terrible drought swept across the kingdom. Day after day passed without rain, and soon the rivers dried up, and the once green fields turned brown and withered. The animals had less water to drink, and the people of the village grew anxious. They whispered to each other, "What will we do if the rains don't come?" But Amelia wasn't ready to give up. She looked at her worried villagers with a determined smile and said, "Don't worry. We will find a way. We must stay strong and help each other." One evening, Amelia overheard the village elder telling an old tale about a hidden spring deep within the mysterious Blackthorn woods. The elder's voice trembled with wonder as he spoke of the spring's pure water, hidden by enchanted trees and thick brambles. "No one has seen it for years," he said, "for the woods are tricky, and few have dared to go that far." Amelia's heart filled with courage. "If there is even a chance that this spring exists, I must find it," she thought to herself. Early the next morning, as the golden sun rose over the hills, Amelia set off with only her sturdy boots, a warm cloak, and a small lantern to light her way. As she entered Blackthorn Woods, the trees seemed to stretch endlessly, their branches twisting and turning, creating shadows that danced across the forest floor. Birds chirped high in the trees, and squirrels darted through the leaves as if guiding her forward. The woods felt thick with magic, and though Amelia felt a little shiver of fear, she held her chin up, determined to find the spring. Suddenly, she heard a rustling sound nearby and froze, holding her breath. Out from behind a bush popped a little fox with bright eyes and a bushy tail. "Hello, little fox," Amelia said kindly. "I'm looking for a hidden spring to help my kingdom. Have you seen it?" The fox tilted its head thoughtfully, then nodded and trotted ahead, guiding Amelia through a narrow, winding path filled with wildflowers and fluttering butterflies. Along the way, other animals joined her. A wise owl who hooted softly, a family of rabbits with curious eyes, and even a tiny hedgehog who rolled along beside them. Amelia felt her heart swell with warmth. She was grateful for her new friends, who seemed to understand her mission. After what felt like hours of walking, Amelia finally reached a large stone covered in soft green moss, and there she heard a faint, soothing trickle of water. Her heart leaped with joy. She had found the hidden spring. But her joy quickly turned to worry when she saw thick vines covering the spring's entrance, tightly wound around the stone and blocking the water from flowing freely. Amelia looked at her animal friends and took a deep breath. "I won't give up," she said firmly. She began pulling at the vines with all her strength, and to her delight, her friends joined in. The fox nibbled at the vines, the owl pecked, and the rabbits tugged with their tiny paws. Together, they worked tirelessly until, at last, the vines loosened, revealing the sparkling water of the hidden spring. Amelia filled a small flask with the spring water, feeling a wave of relief and joy. "Thank you, my friends," she said, hugging each of the animals. "You have helped me more than you know." With a flask of precious water clutched tightly in her hands, Amelia made her way back to the village. When she arrived, the villagers had gathered, their faces filled with hope and curiosity. Amelia shared the water from the spring with everyone, and soon, there was enough water for every person, animal, and field in the kingdom. The plants began to thrive again, and laughter filled the air as the people celebrated their princess's bravery and kindness. From that day on, Amelia and her animal friends were celebrated as heroes. She had learned a valuable lesson, that true bravery wasn't about facing challenges alone, but about having the courage to ask for help and to work together. Under the warm sun of the English countryside, Rosewood Manor and the village flourished, and Amelia continued to rule her kingdom with kindness, courage, and the help of her friends. Every evening, as the stars twinkled above, Amelia would gaze at the forest and remember her magical journey and the friends who had helped her save her kingdom. And as long as she lived, the people of the land would tell the story of Princess Amelia and her hidden spring adventure, passing it down to every child and grandchild as a reminder of the power of kindness, loyalty, and friendship. The end.